here is the trachea. So behind it is the squishy thing. That's the esophagus. It's kind of tucked away, but sometimes you'll see it on the side. So white thing, trachea, squishy pink thing behind it, esophagus. And remember, just transport. So mouth, tongue. These are pretty obvious. Tongue's got the little scratchy bits on it for cleaning itself. The number 2 is in the stomach, which is up underneath the diaphragm. You know, here's your diaphragm. The liver is number 3, and then it's actually stuck in the gallbladder, which, as I said, was kind of hard to find on this guy, but it's sort of a little squishy sac that's up underneath, usually a little closer to the edge, and usually a little greener, but this guy is loaded with the latex, so that everything's kind of greenish because of the mixture. 4 is, what is 4? It's where the small intestine starts. So here's the stomach, kind of comes down, goes around. Here's the pyloric stomach, that little last bit. And then right here, it's kind of firm to the touch, and that's where the sphincter is. And then that's the beginning of the small intestine, so the duodenum. The small intestine kind of goes around and all over the place. And then it plugs into the large intestine, which is this guy. See how it's thicker? This one is thinner. Here, right about under where I'm pinching. And so this is the ileum. This is the cecum of the large intestine. This is, this little bit. Actually, they have a small bit of appendix at the end of their cecum. We've got a nice lymph node right there. There's another one there. And then the large intestine in the cat does that whole up, over, down thing. But of course, after you guys have had your fun, there's not much organization left. So it's just kind of doing a loop. And then here, it's been cut. And so I stuck a pin in the rectum, which would be behind the bladder. So it's still there, but the intestine's been cut. And so that's 6 is the cecum. 7 is the rectum. 5, that's the greater omentum. That's that fatty apron that hangs in front of the intestines. So I think that's all the key stuff.
What was 2 again?
2, just stomach in general.
Okay, and then 7 was the rectum.
Yeah, 7 is the rectum.
Oh, what is the pancreas here?
Oh, good point. Forgot the pancreas. Pancreas is under, so here's the stomach, and it's under the stomach. So remember, you guys had to go through it to find the splenic artery and vein. So it's this kind of chunky looking stuff located all under the stomach, kind of en route to the spleen.